POW is a gathering to bring people together to celebrate art, music, and culture. We try to include more educational aspects to POW this year. We felt like a big part of doing these kind of projects is education. You have to not only educate the people that are in the community, but also the youth. The warehouse is where we were teaching kids about mural painting. It was a 3-day program. We worked with 6 schools. We worked with Voyager, Kamehameha Schools, McKinley, Roosevelt, Washington, and YMCA. And that was the warehouse, so 3 days of just teaching intermediate to high school kids about painting.
They did my stenciling workshop the first day and then worked with Jasper on some technique with paint brushes and acrylic paint. And then also did a wall tour, which was really cool for the students to interact with the artists while they're painting and seeing the process, which is what POW is about. What a lot of the kids said, they just wanted to see more. They were so excited and inspired that they wanted to be a part of what the older artists were doing, which was painting on the walls. They wanted to get on those walls and paint with them. That was really cool to see them so inspired and, you know, actively wanting to participate more. Behind me is a mural created by the POW students in conjunction with 808 Urban. Each student was given a panel and together they had to create a cohesive message. It was a great process for them to learn what it takes to be creative and collaborative together and look at each other's pieces as you're working so that it will become a cohesive, completed mural.
Everyone wanted to have their own say in their own little piece. I thought that was a really good idea to bring that together and to put in all the students' voice and say into it.
I think it's a wonderful thing to see the local community, especially since the local community is so reserved, to see them actually open up and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, I would rather see a big panda or a big fish or a big bird on my wall than to see the scribbles that keep going over my wall and I gotta keep painting it over and over and over.
The public has become more receptive to having aerosol art on their walls, and through that they're letting youth have a hand at that as well, because they're seeing the capabilities of this beautiful art and what it adds to the culture here, what it adds to the community, and other businesses are like, okay, we want that on our walls.
I understand the whole graffiti has to be illegal in order for it to be graffiti. I understand that. But I also understand evolution. We had to do it illegally because there were no outlets. Something like POW, something like 808 Urban, now you have an outlet.
This really shows that this is street art, you know, we can all just come together, really just express yourself. It's a lot more than just tagging, it's really expressing. A lot of people put cultural backgrounds into their own artwork. I just learned so much, I mean, it's a lot to take in, you know.
It's creating a legal outlet for these youth so they don't have to always go to the ditches or the streets, you know. It's like they can actually work on their art form, expand it, and become better artists through that.